I can do a banging Dumbledore impression when I'm ill. And the third floor corridor is out of bounds for those who do not wish to die a most painful death. I sound so healthy. Yeah, I'm drinking cough syrup. Really doesn't help. I'm so attractive. So I'm ill. But I was ill last week and I really wanted to film a video, and I'm still ill this week, but hey fucking ho. Hello. I sound incredibly manly. So this will be interesting. My voice is very like, ah. I can do a banging Dumbledore impression when I'm ill. And the third floor corridor is out of bounds for those who do not wish to die a most painful death. To sum up, I'm ill, but I'm still filming a video. If I could just stop coughing for a minute, that would be grand. This t-shirt is me. Bored and sleepy all the time. You know, it would be really funny if we do some singing. I just think it'd be funny to see if I can sing right now. Which I know I can't, because I sang along to the radio last night, and I sounded like a dying cat. Where does that saying even come from? Like, did someone kill a cat in order to realise it sounded like their singing voice? This is great. I have an out-of-tune guitar, and I have no voice. Can I go where? Can I go where you go? Can we always be this close forever and ever? And I feel like I could yodel with this voice. Little lady, little lady. Yeah, I can't yodel. Okay, love Worcester sauce crisps. Sorry, I'm starving. Crisps for breakfast. Leftover McDonald's drink. So I'm feeling much more human. I've had some cold and flu tablets. I'm good. I'm sporting my Lucy and Yak cropped hoodie and my Mean Girls pyjamas from Primark. Just the bottoms. This is the top. It doesn't even go here. Cute little PJ set. I also got the pyjama jumper because it's so cozy. On Wednesdays, we wear pink. I'm not sure if I said the date already, so hello everyone. Today is the 15th of October 2019. God's sake. Blimey bugger shagging knickers bollocks. I hate having a cold. You know that attractive face you pull when you have crisps stuck in your teeth? Yeah, that. So guys, it's my fave time of year. For me, like October to December is just one big cozy autumnal Christmassy thing. And I love it. It's just one excuse to be cozy, put up fairy lights, although I have fairy lights all year round because I bloody love fairy lights. Just blimmin' love Christmas. I love Halloween as well. I just love autumn. I love being cozy. I love fairy lights. I love hats and scarves, and you can see your breath in the morning, and the crunchy leaves and pumpkins and candles. Just like the entirety of October to December is my fave. I just like coziness and the hustle and bustle of Christmas. I just love this time of year. See, I am one of these people that can play the Michael Bublé Christmas album in October and I don't give a shit. So yes, I have listened to Michael Bublé already, just so you know. I also love bonfire night and sparklers. So I just had to go and quickly dunk this in water because I had the sudden realisation that you shouldn't light sparklers indoors. I also love that we've become so much more Americanised. We have pumpkin patches now, we have things like Tully's Farm and Broadwich Farm and Fort Amherst that do scare events around Halloween, and I just love Christmas markets and Winter Wonderland, and just, can you tell, I just bloody love this time of year and I can't explain why. The one thing that I do dislike about this time of year is just in the morning you need to wear a coat or a jumper, and then by lunchtime you're dying of heat stroke, and then in the evening you need to wear a coat or a jumper again because you're going to get hypothermia. So England can't make its fucking mind up. Other than that, it's brilliant. So I thought I would do a quick little candle haul. I could spend about an hour looking at the home scent section in TK Maxx because I blimmin' love candles. Didn't you know? Autumnal candles. This one is falling leaves. It doesn't smell like falling leaves. I mean, that would smell like mud and tree, but it smells really good. I have vanilla apple, pumpkin pancake, and caramel apple, which are all from TK Maxx. I think all of my candles are from TK Maxx. Also have vanilla tobacco. This one is really cute. I mainly bought it for the packaging. It's called Pumpkin Patch. I've only bought 2 Yankee candles this year because they're so bloody expensive. This one is the pumpkin chai latte. It kind of smells like bonfire to me, which I love the smell of. I like the smell of burning things. I got this little one, which is hot cocoa, which just smells like melting chocolate. I also got this one, which is salted caramel pumpkin. Start off with the pumpkin and the apple and then vanilla, then you move towards cinnamon and gingerbread for Christmas. But then I like my gingerbread candle all year round, so they all smell so blooming good. This is my frosty gingerbread candle from last year, which has lasted pretty well. It's like Christmas in a jar. This is one of my favourite candles left over from last year, Christmas cookie. It smells like sugar cookies. I bought a grow your own Christmas tree from Oxfam, and you start off by growing it inside and then you move it to the garden, and in 5 years you have a Christmas tree. I just thought it would be really cute to have a Christmas tree in your home that you grew. Well, I mean, I can't even keep a houseplant alive, so I don't know how I'm going to keep a Christmas tree alive, but we shall see. You know what else I love about this time of year? Hot water bottles, and an excuse to buy another pair of slippers, and fluffy socks. Fluffy socks. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Some people say it's bad luck to sing or listen to Christmas music before December. Screw you. More autumnal things to show you. This is basically a video about autumn stuff. So I went to TK Maxx, obviously, again, and found this really cute pumpkin harvest room spray. Makes your room smell like pumpkins and cinnamon and spices. It smells really good, and it was only $3.99. So I never used to like coffee, which is fucking crazy, I know, but it's only recently this year, I think, or like just the end of last year, that I started liking coffee. That's how you know you're becoming an adult, because it used to disgust me, and now I'm like, oh, coffee. And I used to buy gingerbread syrup. I just used to use the hot chocolate, which is still really good, but now I can use them in coffees. I bought this one. It's so good. It's iced cinnamon roll syrup. And I've only ever tried a pumpkin spice latte once before in my life, and that was when I didn't like coffee, so I thought it was disgusting. And then I had a pumpkin spice latte from Greg's, and it changed my life. And I then went and bought pumpkin latte coffee and also pumpkin spice syrup to make my own. If you like pumpkin spice lattes, I'd recommend just getting this from TK Maxx. It was $2.99 for this. I don't know how big the bottle is, but it's pretty big. It saves you buying like a £4 coffee every day. But this girl can't afford Starbucks. This was a while ago, but I bought French vanilla donut coffee. This is how American we're becoming. We now sell pumpkin in a can. In a tin. Oh my god, did I say can? Fuck, I'm American. Pumpkin in a can. Pumpkin in a tin. They have Snow Fairy back in Lush, and I finally purchased the body spray, which is 20 quid, so it's a bit excessive. I smell like cake. And as soon as you spray one pump, everyone's like, what is that? I'm like, oh, it's Snow Fairy. I would highly recommend getting this before it sells out, because last year I missed out. I was like, ooh, I'll wait for the Boxing Day sale. No, don't wait for the Boxing Day sale. Don't be so fucking stupid and think that you're going to get anything in Lush on Boxing Day, because it just doesn't happen. Also, what is with Lush raising their prices by about 50%? I'm not even kidding. A face mask used to be, I think it was $5.75, and then now $9.75. Pause for a coughing break. What the actual fuck, Lush? Speaking of coffee, bought myself a little travel mug. Full puff. This was £2.75 from Tesco. Bargain. This is one of those really random vlogs where nothing interlinks. I just keep talking about different things. I'm going to Prague soon. I booked it for Jack's birthday. Jack is my other half. And apparently people like to mug you a lot in Prague, which I'm so happy to hear. I hear it's a really, really nice place, but people like to mug you. So, in a charity shop, I found this old Kodak camera. Don't think it works anymore, but it was like 50p. It's a Instamatic 133X Kodak camera, but it came with its original case, which obviously looks like you've just got a really old camera in it, because it's an old camera. If I took my Canon, which is going to be my vlogging camera, my little vlog camera, and popped it in this case, it does fit in quite nicely. It looks like I'm just carrying around an old camera, like a little vintage camera, and no one's going to be like, hey, I'm going to steal your camera. Well, I mean, you would think anyway. So that's, I thought it was kind of cool. 20 days until Prague. I'm going to vlog the whole thing. I'm so excited. We're staying right in the city centre. If you've ever been to Prague, let me know of cool shit to do, because I don't really know. We've just been like Googling stuff. So just write in the comments if there's something that you've done in Prague that was particularly good. We are thinking about going to a concentration camp whilst we're there, and there's like catacombs, like a city underground. We are very cool people. But we're also going there to drink beer and eat and chill and get away from Medway, which is a shithole, and have a lovely time. So normally I like to talk about books because I've read loads of books. I've literally read one book recently. And it's one that I bought from Thailand. I read some of it on the plane back and I've just finished it. It is a Stranger Things novel, and it is about Hopper's life before Hawkins. If we do sell this over here, I highly recommend this book. I went to go and see Joker the other day. Bearing in mind, I was like, oh, do I go and see it? Because I literally know nothing about Gotham, Batman, the Joker, none of that. I think I've seen Batman the Dark Knight. Is that the one with Christian Bale? Yeah, I got really bored in that film. So I know nothing about it all. But I was reading into it and everyone said it was a standalone film, like you didn't need to know anything. It wasn't really anything to do with Batman or anything like that. It was just the Joker's descent into madness and how he became the Joker. And I thought, okay, this sounds really good. So me and Jack went to see it for date night. A great movie choice for date night. And I always called, so the guy that plays the Joker, I know him from Signs, and I have always called him Joaquin Phoenix. And I was watching an interview the other day, and it's actually pronounced, or this person pronounced it Joaquin Phoenix, which sounds so much better than the way I was saying it. So Joaquin Phoenix as the Joker was absolutely incredible. Never have I been so transfixed to the screen in a 2-hour film. If anyone had looked across at me whilst I was watching that, I'm pretty sure my face was like, and in a 2-hour film, that just never happens. I normally get really uncomfy and restless and I'm like, ugh. I've read a few reviews that said it's a 10 out of 10 performance in a 6 out of 10 film, which I do kind of agree with. I do think Joaquin's performance carried the entire film, but it was just, oh, it was so good. Just, you need to go and see the film if you haven't already. I walked out of the cinema with like all the answers but still questions. Is Arthur's mother actually his real mother? In which case, was she really mentally ill? And if so, that would be why her mental illness passed down to Arthur. If so, is Thomas Wayne actually his dad? Is she his adoptive mother? Or is that a lie? And did Thomas Wayne use that story as a cover-up because he didn't want any association with Penny or Arthur? If she was his real mother and Thomas Wayne made up that cover-up, then Penny didn't actually have a mental illness, in which case she couldn't have passed on to Arthur anyway, so that's all a load of bullshit, in which case everything else made his descent into madness happen. Also, his laugh. Is that actually a condition that happened when he suffered that severe brain trauma, when he was found tied to the radiator and they said he suffered significant brain trauma? Was that a result of that? So now he just laughs uncontrollably and he can't control it? Or his mum said that she never heard him cry when he was being abused. So did he laugh in order to cover up that he was being abused so that his mum didn't feel bad, and so the laugh is just learnt behaviour? So every time he's in an uncomfortable situation where he wants to cry or he's sad, he just laughs instead because it's learnt behaviour? Or is it actually a brain condition from the head trauma, or is it just like a brain condition in general? Like, I don't know. I just loved the film so much. I thought it was gripping and dark, and Joaquin's performance was just spot on in every single way. The music as well, the cinematic score, chills, goosebumps and chills. That one piece of, I think it's like cello music that kept being played over and over again. Soz guys, my SD card was just like, nope, I'm full because I've spoken so much. Where was I? Just go see Joker because it is incredible and it's probably one of the best films I've seen in years. And if Joaquin doesn't win an Oscar, I'm no longer supporting the Oscars, because that would be fucking ridiculous if he doesn't win one for that. I forgot to mention that I bought gingerbread and cinnamon reed diffusers when I was doing the little haul. Bought these from a garden centre, and I'll probably do a garden centre haul when it becomes more Christmassy, because they haven't really got a lot in there at the moment. These smell so Christmassy. I somehow made a video when I didn't really have much to talk about. Oh, see you later.